Hello friends, I am Viraj Chekra. I am student of Department of Information and Communication Technology. Today I am going to talk about my simulation project Simple Water Level Control Circuit. This project was guided by Professor Chandra C. Parmar, Head of Department of Information and Communication Technology, Marwar University, Rajkot. Simple Automatic Water Level Control Circuit. What was the whole main ideas behind this simple automatic water level control circuit? When the water is full in tank, the circuit controls the pump stop working. Then we use the water out. The pump will start running again. This manner is our automatic. Circuit diagram of my project. Here is the circuit diagram which I have simulated in multisim. The component which I have used in the circuit, transistor, diode, resistors, capacitor, relay, etc. 555 LMCM, 555 timer similar. Why I have used the LM555 circuit? How it will work? Why not any other ICs? So we will take a look on the IC 555. This is how it looks like. It has 8 pins, 1 ground, trigger, output, reset, power supply, discharge, threshold and control voltage. So first of all we will look into the ground. What is ground? It's common, usually you know it is connected to negative supply voltage. Pin number 2, trigger. It means, in simple language, it's just like a starter of a pistol. I mean, when you have to shoot, you first trigger a pistol in such a way when input voltage VCC goes on reduce up to 1 by 3 times at a time timer IC starts. So pin number 3, output. Output, it is depending upon the input. If input is 0, so here you will get pulse according to input such as 0.7 equal to 0. It is negligible. If it is high, then output less than VCC input. Pin number 4, reset pin. It is a pin which reset whole task and reset the time operation inside IC 555 timer. If it is connected to ground, then it won't work because it requires some voltage 0.7. Pin number 5. Control pin is generally connected to ground and with it parallelly one capacitor is connected which work as a AC chooser. That means fluctuation are removed and clear waveform is in IC 555 timer. Will be go as an input. Threshold pin. Threshold pin is called threshold. Purpose of this pin is to monitor the voltage across the capacitor. That's discharged by pin 7. When this voltage reaches 2 by 3 of the supply voltage, the timing cycle ends and the output of pin 3 goes low. So here are 555 timer IC uses and application. The 555 timer IC is an integrated circuit used in a variety of timer, pulse generation and oscillator application. The 555 IC used to provide time delay, an oscillator and as a flip-flop element. It gets its name from 3 5K ohm resistor which the two comparator reference voltage. Depending on the manufacturer, the standard 555 package includes 25 transistor, 2 diode and 15 resistor on a silicon chip installed in an 8-pin dual inline package. It is available in low power CMOS type ICM 7555 package and 556 dual timer 14 pin with a 2 timer in one IC 555 which is quad timer which can be used as. So now we'll get output and adjustable mode. We have some square wave on output as we can see here. IC 555 will give some output. This is the square wave stable output. As you can see here, this was dependent on the resistor R1 and resistor R2 and the capacitor C1. We get some square wave as you can see here. So now we need to amplify this square wave. So we will move ahead to a stable mode. In a stable mode, the 555 timer acts as an oscillator that generates a square wave frequency of the wave. Continuous changing output can be adjusted by changing the values of two resistors and a capacitor connected to the chip. For example, LED flashing, siren of police and ambulance. Now you are on the actual scenario. Again in your mind have some question rise. Is it? If not, then see why transistor used there. What it is working. Transistor is used as amplifier in this circuit. As we know that IC LM555CM will give output in stable mode. So some square wave is output by LM555CM. So at last we need some voltage to on relay. So we are amplifying this output square wave into some constant DC voltage to on relay. Generally IE is connected to ground, IB to output waveform and IC to relay to switch on the relay. So I have connected a diode across the relay. Why a diode connected in parallel to relay? When the relay is on, a current flows through the coil. No current passes through the diode because it is in reverse condition and at a time it will not work. Freewheeling diode. Second, when the relay is off, that means no current coming from the transistor. The coil tries to maintain the current flow as there is no way for the current to go. A diode is placed parallel to the coil. In this way, the current circulates through the diode and voltage are prevented from damaging other components of the circuit. So at last we have relay, triggering DC voltage to AC 230, use of relay. So now we will stimulate our project. As you can see here, I have used 12 volt battery, resistor, IC LM555CM, transistor NPN BC547A, freewheeling diode which I have mentioned earlier. This one is relay, 100 volt bulb that I have used instead of pump. So I have mentioned this circuit in three parts. As you can see here, the switch A is for overflow, switch B is for medium level, and third switch that I have not mentioned but it is for lower level. So by turning on our switch, as you can see here, there is no on off of bulb. As I switching off this overflow A and overflow A, that means our water is below the medium level, so the pump is automatically on. As you can see here, the bulb is on. So water is a overflow above the medium level. Then also it is on. As we can see here, overflow. It is not reached till overflow, so it will on. So now when it will overflow the tank, see, as you can see here, the pump is automatic off. So what is the main use here? The current will pass through the trigger. Trigger will give some input here and threshold is connected to overflow pin and trigger is connected to key A. Here we will get output as a square wave as I have mentioned earlier. So this is transistor NPN PC547A, NPN transistor. Here transistor will work as an amplification of square wave which we have get from here. So this is a freewheeling diode. From here our DC constant voltage will move towards the relay and relay will on here the bulb or pump that we have placed there. Thank you friends. As I have mentioned here some reference link. If you are beginner for all this, then must visit the site first that I have mentioned here. Some reference links which can be helpful to you in future. Thank you.